Right, welcome to another deck idea of mine. This was a lot of fun. Did this a couple months ago, but I haven't played it on stream or for YouTube yet, so I thought I'd introduce it to everyone. This is Golgari Airship. So the idea of this deck is that we're basically playing a lot of creatures such as Shambling Ghast and Innkeeper, which create treasures, and then these either can ramp us into an airship on turn 3, ideally, or we can use those treasures as tokens for Beseech the Mirror, which we can bargain those tokens and get airship. And then on the turn it comes in, because the token gets used either way, we will double our airships. So that's basically what the deck's about. On top of that, we've got a Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven plan, and so the idea of this is that this also gives us regular ways to sacrifice in order to trigger airship on our turn. It also just slows down our opponent, makes a bit of food, which we can also use as tokens for Beseech the Mirror, and also because it's 1 power, all of these creatures crew the airship, because the airship is only crew 1, which is really good. So on top of that, we've got a Dredger's Insight, so this helps us find our combo, so it either finds ovens or the airships, or other creatures or lands if we need them. On top of that, we've got Disputes to help with our sacrifice things. They also help turn the Ghast into treasure, etc. Witherroom Charm is a bit of removal, but also we can use that as a sacrifice outlet if we need to. The Innkeeper also gains us a bit of life, which is quite handy. And then we've also got a 2 of Obsessive Pursuit, which is it can give us some card draw, but also gives us a token which we can Beseech the Mirror away. But we only want 2 because you don't want lots of them. But yeah, you can also sometimes use it to go for a crazy turn and like attack in with some lifelink and things like that. So on top of that, in our mana base, we've got 2 Fable Passage, which can help obviously trigger for the airships. We don't want too many as well, because they're more we want on obviously you want to save it for a turn where you don't have anything to sacrifice essentially. And then in our sideboard, we've got usual things, so Thoughtseizer's Ray of Enfeelment for Greasefang things, Ghost Vacuums, Abrupt Decays, Rituals, Shieldred, Vraska, Haywire Might, etc, etc, etc. Remember to like and subscribe, to follow what I'm up for the channel. The support is great. I've been really enjoying this so much, so thanks so much for watching, and I keep making more. But yeah, for now, Golgari Airship. Right, let's see our first turn. Okay, so we don't have the combo yet, but we can ramp into it with Ghast and Dispute, and then Innkeeper as well. So I think this hand's worth keeping. The Fable Passage is a bit annoying because it will be tapped. So does that change what we want to do turn 1, or do we just hope that we get another land? I feel like we still just want to get the Ghast out because it can slow things down. Depends what our opponent's doing. I think we're gonna high roll it and hope that we hit a land. Otherwise, we can just play a cat out on turn 2 or something like that, and see what our opponent's doing. Opponent's just working out what we're doing with our deck. So looks like we're just Golgari. Yeah, Thoughtseize, so just Golgari mid-range. Great. Cool. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, they don't know what on earth we're going. The Dispute would have been so nice there. That is a great hit there. I think we're going to get this. Do Insight. I think we get the Innkeeper down in case we just top deck the thing. I don't think opponent knows what we're doing yet, because if we top deck a Beseech or a thing, that's pretty good. Luckily, like, a lot of their removal doesn't really deal with our airship plans, so once we get it going, hopefully it can outgrind them. Okay, no, there's some. Oh, I think they're Greasefang, aren't they? I think our opponent is hiding under the guise of Greasefang. So let's see, can we find an air? Yeah, there's an airship, so we'll take that airship. And now our opponent knows what's going on. Yeah, we can get in for 2. They had to play this tap, so hopefully they can't Greasefang exactly this turn, so that's nice. They do just have another Thoughtseize though, so they just get rid of airship, which is a big problem. When the opponent's not doing much, but they just have the answers with Thoughtseize. We still got a chance to find things. Okay, Beseech the Mirror is great. I guess we'll go attack in first. So we might not be able to trigger things next turn, but we'll... Turns what opponents got here. Maybe we should be actually holding these up as blockers. We probably should be, actually. Let's actually get rid of the insight, because you don't need that now. If opponent also has removal for this, then that's obviously annoying, but hopefully they don't. Main deck. No, it looks like they don't main deck, but they might just Greasefang us. I think maybe we should have held this up. Okay, they have Broodwagon. Okay, so they're going to Greasefang and... yeah, so they can remove one airship. That's... One airship isn't the end of the world, though. We can trigger it again. Obviously, though, they can cycle this again, so we really need an answer for this Greasefang. Okay, another airship is good. So we could actually hit in. Maybe that's not a bad shout. So I think we just go this here. This has got menace, so maybe we then want to actually... Yeah, so I think we want to get in with this airship. We could get them... Oh. Do we want to double block this to get the treasure so we can keep going with this next turn? No, they're very close to dead. I think we just need to attack in. If they're using a cycle for that, it's not the end of the world. And then we've got the cat as well. So they're almost dead. And then we're going to make 2 more here. Yeah, so I don't think they can deal with how big this is. Yeah, hopefully this is just too much value. Yeah, speaker. Okay, so they must have a Parhelion then. But does Parhelion save them here? That's the question. I'm not sure it does. I don't think it's enough. Well, they'll have... Yeah, so they're going to get to... Yeah, they might get to 1. Depends what we get off the top. Do we trade with one of these angels? That's the question. I think we do. Because if we trade one of these angels, then we've got 3 on the crackback. Yeah, I think we just trade with one of these. And we have lethal coming back the other way. So unless the opponent has some push or... I don't think they can do anything here. I think we just have lethal on board. Yep, great. Game 1 against Greasefang. We'll take it. Yeah, I think maybe we need some more graveyard removal, but Abrupt Decay is good here as well. Thought Seizures can be... Oh yeah, we've got the Ray of Enfeeblements as well. So we've got a few bits of good removal. The pushes aren't actually too bad because we have ways to... We have treasures and things like that. I think the Charm isn't really good enough. I'm gonna get rid of 1 main deck airship. I think the Pursuit's a bit too slow. Gonna get rid of 1 oven. The Thought Seizer's good enough. I found they've been a bit lacking lately. Because you get rid of 1 and they just find another Greasefang thing so easily. But maybe they're worth it. But I don't want to dilute our plan too much. This is the issue. So yeah, I'm sure they'll just bring in some more removal for the airships. Okay, this is a tricky one. I think we got a mulligan this one. And now 0 lands. Great, cool. Okay, so this is probably a loss. Let's get rid of the cat as well. Yeah, this is not great. At least not having turn 1 Thoughtseize is actually quite a big deal for us though. So we'll take that. And now we can also get the Innkeeper down to make sure we have a treasure to be able to deal with any Greasefangs that might be lurking. Cool, so there's the Professor. Yeah, okay, so they just want that for the airships. That's okay. So let's get the Innkeeper down just in case. Maybe we do the Dredger's Insight there, but let's just get this treasure down so it's ready there with our push for whenever we might need it in the future. The thing is, they can't really hold this up forever. I'm not going to obviously play the airship if they're going to hold this up forever. Okay, do we... we don't want to use this push, so... And we want the treasure more, so I think we're going to let this die. So we can get the airships going, but they might have just Greasefang on their turn, which I assume they might do. Oh, do we... Thing is, do we do this? They put a thundering brood wagon in the yard. This is a tough one. Maybe we just play the Dredger's Insight and hold up the decay. I think we do. I don't know if that's correct or not, but what do we want here? Do we want the oven or the ghast? I think the ghast. We can't play it yet though. We kind of need to hold up just if they have a Greasefang. They might have multiple as well. Hearse. Okay, Hearse doesn't really... We don't really care about Hearse that much in this deck, thankfully. So yeah, they're just going to hold up this Origin of Metal Bending. I don't mind that too much. Okay, we've got another Abrupt Decay now. So we could have... Yeah, we should have got the airship down next time, but it depends if they have Greasefangs or not. I don't know. But yeah, they will just hold this up. We have other ways, though, as well. Like, if they use one, then we can always get another. To be fair, we only use the graveyard for our cat, really. Alright, cool. So I get the emptiness, I guess, because they might have, yeah, Greasefang. Or they might just take the, yeah, that's true, they can take the Seeker's Chariot. If they play this though, we can get an airship down, which is pretty handy. Okay, yeah, they don't even want to get it down. Yeah, they're too scared of me getting an airship down. Like, they don't even want to play this chariot. I think we should have got the airship down on an earlier turn, because they didn't have a Greasefang, so we could have got away with it for one turn, which is kind of annoying. At least they can't really attack back here. Vacuum's a great hit. I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, they can't play the chariot until... Yeah, we're just in a kind of a bit of standstill. I kind of need to find more things. That's fine. If they want to Origin of Metal Bending the vacuum, they can. Maybe they have multiple things to get rid of vacuums. Or they're just going to attack him with a hearse. Do we use... I think maybe we do use the decay here. Or do we want the treasure? No, I think it's a good... It holds them off quite well, so I'm going to get rid of this decay. This hearse. Let's do some vacuuming. So... Yeah, I'll just get rid of a broodwagon. That's a verge. Okay, yeah, we are still in a standstill. Like, I'm not going to play this while they have that, and then they just do a chariot, so... we'll just pass the turn. More chariots. Overlord's quite good as well. Yeah, now they can Overlord and hold up Origin. Come on. Right, we need like a Beseech would be lovely. Or something, just to get them to use one of them. Maybe this is where the Thought Seizers could be useful as well. So yeah, just in a weird standoff. Okay, question is, do we kill the other professor or do we make the treasure? I feel like we just want to kill the other professor because that will just slowly kill us. But maybe they just want to overlord for another professor. Yeah. Yeah, this has just got another. So we could... They got so many things in their graveyard now. Let's get rid of this Broodwagon. I think the Broodwagons are still more scary. It's a weird waiting game. Oh, another vacuum. It's not what we need though. Because they're just waiting patiently. They're a bit stuck on lands, but... Oh yeah, a Beseech would be so nice, because then we could just get the ball rolling a bit. Where's the Beseech, or a Deadly Dispute, or there's so many things that could be nice to draw that we're just not finding. Right, we could start getting some creatures as well with this, but I think for now we still need to get rid of these. Getting the emptiness could be helpful. Maybe not. Right, well, at least that's the last of the chariots and things in the graveyard. Right, an oven. Oven does not help us still. And next turn they'll probably be able to chariot while holding this up. We're not finding anything that we need. This origin of metal banding is just literally screwing up our whole plan. Yeah, so now they've got this. Right. Okay, so now at least we can start hitting some creatures. So we'll get rid of the professor. And then I guess we'll get rid of maybe our ghast. That's probably the most useful thing. Right, can we draw anything useful? Dredger's Insight, doesn't matter. If we get a cat, that could be quite useful. We do not get a cat, we just get... to be fair, we could Beseiju the chariot. It's not a bad shout. But then, yeah, they're just going to hit us for 6. They don't even need to do that then. Let's get the ghast then. We'll gain a bit of life, but yeah, we really need to find anything else. We've gone to a third of our deck and not finding any other airship cards. There's another 7 in our deck. So there's Greasefang. They don't have anything to bring back though. But they just want to crew the chariot with it. Yeah. I think we're losing this pretty badly. Oh, they have a hearse. I forgot they could bring the hearse back. So I guess we'll get rid of that. Right. Question is, do we? We could. They're gonna go for one of those. Do we? I think we need to abrupt decay one of these, or we're not lasting very long. The opponent have like protection for it or something. Right. I think we just trade with this. And make a treasure. Really need to find something now. We're still not finding. We haven't found anything to help our main plan for the entire game. This has been like insane. What's under here then? So we've got 2 creatures under there, 1 creature under there. I'm just gonna concede. I just can't believe we didn't find anything else there. We just literally just couldn't find anything. Like, I don't mind them using 1 off, and we just didn't find anything. Maybe we'll bring that back in then. What a frustrating game where we just did absolutely bugger all. The rest of it wasn't too bad. We could... No, I think that was correct. We just didn't find any Beseeches, or didn't find anything else useful. I also wanted to maybe try eye twitch in this show, and then we got our own little sideboard. But obviously we don't then make the treasures off this stuff. Sorry, I forgot we're playing Greasefang. I probably needed to mulligan to an anti-Greasefang hand. Didn't really think that through. Alright, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I should probably should have changed into that, but they probably Thoughtseize me now. Okay, they don't have the Thoughtseize. Parhelion? Something useful, so maybe it's a hearse or something. They're like, oh, should I keep that or not? Oh, that's correct. Yeah, okay. Ooh, oven. I think we just want to get this Dredger's Insight down first. Yeah, let's get an airship. We've got the backup now for if the Beseech fails, etc. So yeah, maybe they're just going for a big Greasefang play. We don't really have... A bit of removal right now would be amazing, just so we could do the oven and then hold up a decay. Okay, there's a Greasefang in the yard. Okay, yeah, so we can do both of these. So we can go Dredger's Insight. Ooh, options. I think we want to get the Innkeeper and play this oven. So they don't have any vehicles in the graveyard at the moment, so that's one positive. And we can Beseech now. Yeah, they have the Thoughtseize, obviously. So we can get one of these going either way. Just, I don't know what their other... If they have a removal for the other one. Yeah, this is the first time they're really seeing Beseech The Mirror, I think, because we just haven't drawn it this game. Right, do they have another thing to get rid of these things? That's the question. What else do they have? Are they going to get rid of the oven? If they get rid of the oven, I'll probably sack the Ghast, if I'm honest. And that way I could also just use the treasure. Yeah, I think they've got in a bit of a bind here. They were really banking on me. They didn't realise that I had another way of getting airships. I just didn't find it in the last games. Okay, so do they have... Well, I think I need to just hope they don't have it. I don't think they have much in the main deck. I guess they could have a Vanishing Verse or something like that. I think they would have just passed if they thought they had a way to deal with this. We're just going to pass. Hopefully this triggers. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Cool. So maybe they're just hoping to Parhelion and on me at this turn if they manage to get it into the graveyard. They might even concede at this point because I think just me getting another airship now the train is going to keep rolling. Greasefang just can't deal with the airships. We have a lot of ways to also trigger this now. Okay, they didn't even have... So, yeah, maybe they're getting some artifact chart removal. They didn't even have a Pylian or anything. I think they're pretty screwed here. Feeling pretty happy here. I'm going to make this my last one of this day. Oh, yeah, so they do have that. Okay, they can't play it this turn, though, so... We're going to go way out of control anyway, so... and I don't think they have any removal in white. So let's... I think we just do the Dredger's Insight first. See what else we can find. A cat would be great. Lands is not great, but... Oh, it is what it is. So, yeah, I guess we... go for this Innkeeper. They shouldn't have removal in these colours anyway. Yeah, I think we just go in for 8 anyway. Right, question is, do we sack something? I think we just sack the treasure, right? Yeah, and then we'll just make 2 more of these. And if they can remove 1, but they're so dead on board now. I think they know they've lost this pretty badly. Yep. I'm even going to give him a cheeky good game, because I don't think I can think of anything in the deck that can deal with these. Because they're dead on board. Yeah, so maybe they're just holding up removal, I guess. More lands isn't helpful. Yeah, I think, if they want to remove 1, I don't really mind. I really don't mind if they want to remove 1. Because then we're just going to make more anyway. And they have to do it now, and we can Chrome Response. Yeah, so here we can just Chrome Response. Yeah, they mucked up anyway. They had to wait for the attack. So, yeah, beating on Greasefang. There you go. Good game. Right, let's see what we've got now. Okay, we've got the Beseech and Innkeeper. So we've got a game plan, and we can also chump with this Shambling Ghast to make us treasures as well. So yeah, we can. Well, maybe we can play this on 3, depending what. Okay, probably looks like we're against mono red again. I don't mind. I'm gonna play this out, and they might kill it, and that's okay. We'll hold up this Ghast still. Yeah, they're gonna kill this Innkeeper because they don't want us gaining life, but that's okay. We also have ways to. Oh no, they're Phoenix or Lessons. We'll hold this back then. Okay, so it looks like they're Phoenix or Lessons. So we want to get, as soon as we start getting the. Am I bringing this? Probably not. I think I was going to bring my probably my Simic Loki deck, because my Lokis have arrived in the post now, which is exciting. Because that was the fun thing. This is more. I did this a while ago, and I just wanted to replay it out a bit. I think I'm just going to get this down. We can't Beseech quite yet. We can Beseech next turn. No, but they're... Okay, no, I don't know what they're playing. Mate, they could just be some mono red deck. Yeah, I think that maybe they're just like big red with Fire Impulse. Yeah, I'm planning to bring the Simic Loki deck, because that was a lot of fun, and I want to see how it's like against real players. So, yeah, opponent... I don't think opponent knows what we're doing. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. If they're big red, then I think I'm going to bring in the Shieldred, because that's a good grindy card. Vraska could be alright, but... Okay, maybe even some Thought Seizers. We didn't see any creatures, but I don't know what they're doing. So I might bring in some Thought Seizers. I'll bring in... What else is worth bringing in? Maybe I'll take out 1 airship, because we can Beseech for it anyway. The rest of it seems alright. I'll take out 1 Thought. I'm just going to go for this. Nice, yeah, thanks for the Red Ponza was fun. If I'm honest, it wasn't quite as strong as I thought, so I warn you, but you can try it. I think, well, the problem is, like, the Ponza plan is quite good, but it very much depends what opponent's playing. If opponent's playing a mono-coloured deck, then it kind of just does nothing, which kind of sucks. But that's always the way it's always been with Ponza. And the Pia plan, you're still kind of all in the Pia, so you need to do it late stage. So it's struggled against mono red colours a lot, and because it doesn't play quite as much like great removal as other things. Okay, it looks like we're playing against Ponza now. So let's see how we can do against. Yeah, so we're literally going to play against it now. We only have 2 basics in the deck, so there could be actually an issue. They might get us off all our lands, which is kind of a problem. Question is, so do we ramp or do we dredges inside? I think we ramp what we can. We can dredges inside to get more lands. I think we just want to ramp to try and get our first. Yeah, the PO it was fun though. But I just saw when I saw the Price of Freedoms and the Cleansing Wildfires plus the Exile, I thought, well, they all can be played by Tablet of Discovery, so that was the whole idea. So we're already down to our last basic. So we really need. Okay, so our Fable Passage also isn't doing anything much now. So we really need to find our game plan. Deadly Dispute's also pretty good. We could also get the Pursuit down. I think we need to find the okay, more lands. Do we get another Insight down, or do we get we could get a Pursuit down. Maybe we'll get a Pursuit down actually. We need to find a Beseech The Mirror, and hopefully this can grind them a bit. But yeah, only playing 2 basics actually that makes this matchup maybe a bit hard, especially if we don't have our plan in opening hand. So we need to. Oh, we get to put some counters. So at the moment, this Innkeeper's going to take over the game. Okay, Erode. We don't really have any more basics anyway, so we're just gonna get the food from that. Yeah, we really now need to find our main plan. Legend of Roku, okay. Yes, this is just the straight up. That doesn't help us. Okay, so let's Deadly Dispute. I'm gonna sack one of these clues. We really need to find our main plan. Okay, there's an airship. So we've got something for next turn at least. They're gonna obviously remove a lot of our stuff, but that's okay. These Legends of Roku's also have been very strong. So I think we just get down this Shambling Ghast. We're going to need this treasure, I think, later. So we'll keep the treasure for now. And we'll just pass. We can kill this Roku with a Fatal Push, because it is just a 4-drop. So we will save it for that. I'm not sure. I think this is just Ponza. I haven't seen any lessons yet. It's Boros Ponza for sure. Boros Ponza plays Legend of Roku a lot of the time, especially after sideboarding. And they got this as removal. I think it's just Boros Ponza, and they've just brought in Authority of the Consoles. Rest in peace. Yeah, that doesn't really bother us either. Yeah, we don't really. I think because we obviously we do Cat Oven, but we don't really care that much about the Cat Oven plan. They don't realize that we're a Phoenix Airship deck. Obviously, they might have some. Yeah, we can sack that then. We get another food from that. So hopefully they don't. Yeah, they don't have. Okay, so we can get the airship plan going now, which is pretty good. I think we. What's the best ways to trigger this off? I think we'll just use this Fable Passage and not get anything with it. I think opponent might not be able to. Obviously, they can do double Price of Freedoms for these airships, but now we can just get our plan going, and we can draw cards as well. So yeah, hopefully, unless they've got 2 Price of Freedoms, feel pretty good. We have a push for this Avatar Roku, which we can do on our turn. They're just gonna Cleansing Wildfire. That's fine. Yeah, we don't really need our lands anymore now anyway. We'll just decline that. Yeah, we don't need lands anymore now that we've done Phoenix Airship stuff, and we have a lot of stuff. Obviously, if they remove all our lands, there's a problem, but we have this as well, so I'm feeling okay here. I know it seems crazy because they're just removing all our lands, but we should be okay. Right, so we want to use this on our turn. Question is, we could also just... Oh, we could Beseech for something else. I think we Beseech, actually. Although this Avatar Roku could be a problem. No, I think we need to kill the Avatar Roku. Let's Dredge's Insight first. And I think we'll just get another land. Just because they are obviously removing our lands. I think we just push this, and then that can be our triggers for airships. And now let's make 4 airships. Next time we'll have 8. You have a lot of treasure. I think in hindsight maybe I should have kept the treasure and then just used the clue and then pushed it and kept the treasure for later, just in case we need more mana. I think that would have been a better idea, but should still be okay. Still feeling pretty fine here. Obviously they can just remove the rest of our lands, but just need a few more lands to make it through. What's opponent doing now? Okay, the Electric Revelation. That's some new tech. I haven't really seen too much. Oh, it's got. Oh yeah, I have seen that with flashback. So they're gonna demo field these things. That's fine. And do they have more Cleansing Wildfires? We are almost at the point where we might run out of lands. We only have 1 land. We do have this other land in hand. Okay, that Deadly Dispute is actually really helpful because it also means we can get a treasure for next turn. So let's Deadly Dispute here. We got more lands as well. That's amazing. So next turn, either way, we'll be able to do a clue. And now let's get all these airships going. Bam, 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 bam. They will cut us a bunch. They will gain some life, but yeah, this is a lot for them to deal with. Yep, nothing opponent can do about that many airships. There we go. The same. We don't need lands. As soon as we get that, as I was saying, as soon as we get that first airship down, then we're pretty good from that point. But we just had to find that first airship to get the ball rolling. Hand is not doing much. To be fair, we kind of can draw into things. It's not terrible, but yeah, I think we want to have some more of a plan here. Okay, it's almost even worse. I don't really want to go to 5. I'm going to keep this one. Put back a passage. Let's just get down. I don't know what else we'll see. Hopefully we can draw in some other things, but yeah, starting with double Beseech is not ideal. Just, yeah, 2 5-land hands. I don't think we play even too many lands either because we have so much treasure up. And it looks like we might just be playing mono red, which would be pretty bad with these hands to begin with. Maybe it's something else though. Yeah, mono red. Okay, so we really need something else. Okay, that's something. It's not amazing, but it can draw us into some other things. So we'll play it. Obviously, it's going to lose us some life. That's the only downside. But I don't know. Maybe we're close to be able to Beseech this token next turn. But for now, we can just draw some cards. Hopefully, we can hit like a Ghast or a Cat just to stall for time a bit. But yeah, not the best hand to start with. Right, I think I want to play some more. I'm going to go for some bebop jazz. Right, okay, not expecting too much here because yeah, we're just slowly dying here. Okay, let's Deadly Dispute one of these. We need to find some more interesting things. Okay, cat and oven might buy us a turn. So we can get this down. They'll be having monstrous rages and things, so I don't know how much time it will actually buy us, but next time we can at least get a we can get some airships going. But yeah, it might be a bit too slow here. If they have a nemesis, that's not so good. No, they definitely just have monstrous rages in hand, don't they? Whatever I think I'm going to go for one of these other things, because I'm sure they have a rage, so I'm just going to block here. Because if they probably want to use the challenger so they can get some draw off it. Yeah, so they're going to use it there anyway, so at least they didn't get the extra card off the challenger. Either way, I'm going to sack this anyway, and we're probably dying very soon. Our opponent has more gas as well. Yeah, burst lightning. Right, let's just sack this now. We're close to dead. And I'm sure opponent has more removal, but yeah, we've just had a hand with basically nothing in from the start. Okay, we're down to 1. Which is not so great, and we're dead. Cool, yeah, because of that hand was awful in that situation. We just got kind of unlucky there. We had a 5-lander, then a 5-lander, and I just didn't want to. So we'll get some more removal in. So I think the Shieldred is also not too bad as a stabilizer. Abrupt Decays are good. So we can take out the Dredger's Insight life, and the Innkeeper life is pretty good. I think we're going to take out these Pursuits because they're just way too slow, and they slowly kill us anyway. Question is, what else is worth taking out? I might take out 1 airship because we've got other 4 drops now that we want to get. I could even get too far. I could even take out 1 more now. Maybe I'll take out a the Wither Bloom Charm is some real. Let's just take out this Dispute. But yeah, that was an unplayable hand really. Let's see if we can come back from this point though. Can't really keep this either. 1 land. Kind of unlucky with these. This is a bit slow, but I guess we'll keep, because why not? Yeah, so hopefully we can get the Insight or something down, or maybe we just play the Innkeeper in case we draw in something good. Or we could also maybe just slow down with a Blooming Marsh. Okay, we've got the Ritual Suit as well. So maybe we'll just ramp into this, because if they play out a load of stuff, we can Ritual Suit. So I assume they might kill this Innkeeper. But it might buy them, use up hopefully a card of theirs. And we can buy some time before we can Ritual of Soot. Hopefully Dredger's Insight can find something useful as well. So yeah, we're not going to block here, obviously. I'm sure that they have other. They're just thinking of using removal spell anyway. But yeah, there's no point in doing that. We are not blocking that. Yeah, just need to get some better hands. Yeah, so they're going to use that on the Lightning Strike anyway. That's okay. At least we've used the card out of their hand. We don't need to use this Ritual of Soot yet, so let's Dredger's Insight first, and then see, maybe we'll hit some cats and things like that, something useful. Okay, 4 lands is not useful, but at least we're not drawing them now. Now we can get this, I think we get this Gas down, or we hold up the Witherbloom Charm. Let's get the Gas down. We can still Ritual of Soot. But yeah, milling 4 lands there as well. I think we're on quite a low land count. I think we're on 21 and 22. Okay, there's a challenger. Okay, ooh, in that case, I think we just trade this for a challenger. Yeah, I think opponent didn't realise. Sorry, just eating something. I don't think opponent realised that we could trade there. Okay, so we're just drawing all the removal, so we'll just hold up this removal. We have a plan at least. And the thing is, even if they hit for 1, I probably won't even use it unless they... Okay, Soul Guard Lantern, we don't really care about that. So we got Cat and stuff, but we don't... Opponent, to be fair, isn't really sure what we're doing, so... They do have this trigger now on the Soul Scar, so... We'll see if they use anything else. But yeah, we'll probably kill the Soul Scar. We might, I think we might Weather Bloom sack either the Insight or the Treasure. The Treasure's Insight does gain us some life, which is why I might get rid of this Treasure. Right, we'll use the Abrupt Decay on this. Opponent still has a handful of cards, which is kind of disconcerting. Do we sack the Insight or the Treasure? The Treasure can help us get things online. I think we do the Treasure's Insight, if I'm honest. Because I don't think they have too many. We could also Beseech. We could Beseech first, maybe, actually. That's maybe a good idea. Just to get the things down. Yeah, I think we're going to Beseech first. I think we will just do Airship still. And then next time we can use the Shieldred to crew the airships as well. So yeah, this will get us multiply some airships. Hopefully we can get something something else to sack as well next turn, so we can keep the airship train going. The team, they just must be holding loads of removal. Yeah, Swift Spear. Have they got another 1-drop? I wouldn't say no to that. There you go. Okay, yeah, we'll take the 1. That's fine. Okay, we have push as well. Do we just play the Shieldred then? We could even get in for 4. I don't mind the idea of Shieldred, or we hold up removal. I think they might remove this Shieldred with something else they have, but I think we just hold up some of these airships to block as well. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. We just want this. If this Shieldred survives this turn, I think we win. And the opponent might have 2 removal spells for it. But yeah, we are not going to block with this Shieldred. Nemesis? Yeah, Screaming Nemesis. Okay, well, we have the answers for that as well. So opponent can't really... They might attack him with this Nemesis. We could even use the Ritual of Soot now, maybe. I think that would be better value. Yeah, so we'll just take this 3. Yeah, I think we just Ritual of Soot this now. Because we're getting life off this anyway. Oh, Beseech The Mirror is nice as well. But we can do that next turn. I think our priority is... Our priority is just to wipe these. Do we attack in for 4? That's the question. We're almost racing them now, so I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to attack in for 4. Because I think we were in race now with the Shieldred as well. Obviously, they could do a lot of damage this turn, but we've still got more removal and then Beseech. We're already taking them down to 12. And they have nothing on board now. We just have more removal spells as well. Links, okay, that takes 4. It stops the... We don't actually have removal for that, but we could Beseech. Double push is not great. So, do we... What do we have? I'd love to Beseech now. do. We could beseech for something that gives us a treasure. We'll lose these airships though, like, so we could do like a deadly dispute or something like that. I think that's not a bad shout. And then we kill it, and then then the opponent's almost dead. Let's beseech. These airships aren't doing too much anyway now. Right, question is, what? So we could get a deadly. Oh, a prosperous innkeeper is a great shout. That's even better, I think. Because now it makes us the treasure, which we can then push with, and it also can crew this airship, so they're dead on board, which is pretty good. Also, we're going to trigger the airships as well, so we're going to multiply that. So we will also have a blocker. Yeah, Shieldred's doing what Shieldred's doing. Yeah, they realise they're dead. Cool, well hopefully play a bit faster this time, but it's alright. Yeah, I think we're okay with what we've had there. We did have some sideboard cards which helped, but just need some decent opening hands. Well, is opponent playing, or are they just trying to spend as much time and waste my time as much as possible? Maybe opponent is one of those mono red players who's just trying to max out their rank and quitting soon if they have to. Okay, we don't have the removal, but we have some stuff. We can deadly dispute in some things. Skullscar Mage. Alright, let's... Okay, Oven is... We like Oven. Let's get... I think we will get this down first. The Dredger's Insight will gain us a lot of life unless opponent Nemesis things instead, but I don't think they will be able to with the Oven on board for a bit. We just need to buy some time for this Shieldred. We might be too slow on the draw still, but... Okay, that is annoying for the Cauldron Familiar. Okay, opponent's going for raid. Wait, we really need to find some removal now. So, what else could we do? So, yeah, we really need some pushes. We brought in the removal, so we've got to find it somewhere. Yeah, them raging straight away is not good for us. Okay. Oh, a push is so... that's such a good draw. Okay, the question is... So, this cat obviously is a problem with this lantern. There's not much we're going to be able to do about that. I think we still just play this. It's still a roadblock, and it can make a food. We'll see what opponent plays. If they have a Nemesis, then we can also push that. Because Nemesis is even scarier. This is really the slowest mono red player I've ever played against. Really taking their time. If they worked hard to get into numbered mythic or something. Cool. Do no blocks. They have trample anyway, so it doesn't really help us. Alright, we'll push that. If we can find some other cats now as well, so this Dredger's Insight. Maybe this Dredger's Insight will find us other things. Opponent might just try and remove this familiar anyway. Okay, that's a very odd play. Opponent's obviously not got much to do. If they're playing another one, then... Okay, opponent, that's wild. Okay, well in that case, we'll do a loop of this then, I guess. That was very strange play. But I guess if they just got multiples, but opponent Opponent's going so slow. As soon as we get the Shieldred down, then I feel like they're going to be really out of chances. Hopefully this insight can now find some more things. Okay, more insights. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, let's just go more for this. Obviously, the opponent really wanted land as well, so they probably have some nemesises in hand. There's the pushers. Do we get Innkeeper or Oven? Oven's not so. Let's just get this Innkeeper. At least it can create a decoy for this cat as well. I think we just pass. We need to find this fourth land, but we have the Innkeeper. But at the moment, we're on 17 in life. Not too bad. If they have Nemesis, then that's okay over there. See what opponent's playing now. Links. Well, that's only 3. Do we... I think we just let that happen. Okay, land would be great. Another Innkeeper. Okay, so we really need to find... maybe we'll do this for land first. Because we really need the fourth land, and then we can play the Innkeeper, and we can chump for one turn without something. Okay, there's some lands. Does it matter which... I don't think it really matters. Let's get this Verge. So, do we play this Innkeeper, or do we could also just Deadly Dispute something? I think we play the Innkeeper, and then we could sack it to the Oven as a blocker. The Shieldred still would be nice to deal with, but we'll see what opponents got going. But yeah, ideally we need to find some more removal, some more pushes or something. At least we can also sack the treasure with the Dispute now as well. So, I think we do... I think we just chump here. Maybe they have another Rage? Yeah, we'll sack this to that. If they want to use another removal on cat to do Lantern, I don't really mind too much. Yeah, maybe they just have more Rages. Cool, that's good news for us. Okay, so they don't have any monstrous Rages, that's good. They probably just have more Lynxes. No. Okay, Soul Sky Mage. So now we have some backups with the cat, so they can't actually do this Soul Guide Lantern thing now. We've got an insurance food, which is why we did that play. What is opponent doing? Maybe they just have a bad connection. Roping out. Oh yeah, they must just have connection issues, let's be honest. Okay, Abrupt Decay. It can't deal with the Lynx. It can deal with the Mage though, so I think... I don't want to play the Shieldred quite yet. I'm going to sack this treasure. I'm going to find some more things. So opponent's had enough. Opponent has had enough. We'll take it. I think they realize they can't get through as well. We just had a mono red opponent trying to rope us out in the last game, which was very dull. Okay, so we got the cat and Oven. We just need to find something to beseech. Looks like opponent's playing some crazy brew. Oh, so they're doing power-up stuff, which is kind of wild, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, so we've got a way of a thing to beseech now, which is nice. So we'll get the gas down, get the cat down. If they want to counter this, is okay. We can get the food from the ghast. Yeah, that's fine. So we could hold this up for the Well, I think we want to just do the beseeching. It looks like our opponent might have some counter spells though. Yeah, I had a mono red player that was just the slowest mono red player I'd ever played, but I feel like maybe they must have had some like connection issues or something like that. Do we kill one of these? I don't really care for it. I could kill the sailor because the sailor is maybe more annoying than the other things. So yeah, they're obviously doing abilities tribal. I think I'm gonna do this because this will draw them a bunch of cards. I don't really care if they put counters on things. But I think, because we can also use this food still to beseech the mirror. We don't necessarily need that treasure now. Yeah, so they're just holding up this. Yeah, so we can't block it, but that's fine. We're not in a hurry. Okay. Well, guess we're just playing this and passing. We're not in a hurry. Very mastermind. Okay. That would be even better to Shambling Ghast, but depends. Yeah, I don't know if opponent's playing some Cauldron deck probs. Oh yeah, that's true. They probably are playing Cauldron. Question is if they're doing oh, they got Nykthos as well. That's interesting. If they're doing counter spells as well, because yeah, I'm planning to beseech on our turn, and then our airship can block all these masterminds and stuff. But I assume they must have something else. Oh, is that opponent doing stop? Or was that my stop? I can't remember. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we're going to beseech anyway. Opponent might have a counter. They are mono blues, so I assume they must have something like that. Okay, yeah, we can do airship then. Maybe they counter this. Nope, they don't. Okay, cool. Hopefully they don't have an answer for this right now. Oh yeah, Namor, you're right, it could be Namor. Yeah, so like Namor and abilities. Yes, they have an Otawara for the airship. That's okay though. We can replay that next time. We should survive by then. At least they didn't get to draw more cards. We still get to do it next turn. Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah, we'll just take the 3. If they want to pump this, yeah, they're going to pump this now. Or do they want to draw cards? Thanks for tuning in, Bernie. Yeah, just having a nice little Tuesday afternoon. Okay, oh, they're putting a lot of counters on this. Okay, sure. Well, at least I'll be able to block it from the next turn. That's okay. I'm still not too worried. We get to get airships down now, so that should be able to take over, and we can block this with the cauldron. I think we still should be fine. Is that I'm so confused by that stop. Right, so let's do beseech, or do we just get this airship down? I think we just get the airship down. And we can bring this out to get our sack trigger for the airship, which is why we play the cat in this deck. Play this land. Now we pass, and now we've got some more blockers as well. And we can also do this stature. Jewel, yeah, we don't care about that. Question is what they're attacking with. Yeah, so they're scared to attack with this now. But now we can just attack with the cat. So yeah, that's fine. It's not unblockable anymore, so it's not really an issue. And we're gonna take over with this. Oh, you got the notification. Nice. Is that on Twitch? Did you just get it, or where does the notification come up? Out of interest. Okay, another cat. Okay, so I think we still... I think we could beseech... We could play a cat, and then we could beseech this food token. Because we've got another cat for this oven now. I think we just do this. So... we can get even more airships online. Question is, what do we want to get going? We could get something else, but we could get like an innkeeper. It's also not a bad shout. Because then we're going to 4. Yeah, I think the innkeeper can... or the ghast could be good as well, because that can get rid of the mastermind. Yeah, I actually quite like the ghast, and it'll make a treasure for next turn as well. I know it's crazy we're beseeching for a ghast, but... Oh, on Twitch, nice. Were you on Twitch then when the notification comes up? Right, we could even attack in now with one of these ships. I don't mind that idea really. Yeah, let's attack in. We can start to race our opponent a bit. I don't think opponent's going to catch up with this unless they're doing some other broken plan. So I think we hold up this Sac of the Ghast for this mastermind. They're still a bit stuck here. So yeah, they're going to draw. I think we're going to do this now then, in that case. I'm going to do this so they don't draw the extra card. Because otherwise they're going to draw 2 cards. Yeah, and that will gain us some life as well. So yeah, we'll just make a bunch of airships, and we have the food now as well for that, so we can block all this stuff. Right, yeah, I don't see how our opponent comes back from here. How's the volumes for you, Bernie, by the way? Out of interest, is it all like levels are all okay for the stream? Because I can never tell. Because of the YouTube and stuff, it's okay, but it's got some background jazz. Alright, what's opponent doing? They still can't really attack it. Yeah, I don't know what their plan is. We just do this. Oh wait. Oh, I guess yeah, I think we just chump then. That's fine, because we still got this food here. Yeah, they've got nothing. Yeah, smooth jazz. I've often been playing some electronic music, but I don't know, today I felt like some jazz, you know. Okay, I think we'll bring in this Ritual Assert, which we can also Beseech the Mirror for. Vraska's probably not great against flyers. We could bring in... Even these rays are quite good, because they have a lot of 1 toughness things, so I might even bring these rays. Maybe just that's enough, and then I'll take out 1 Pursuit. What else is worth taking out? Maybe 1 airship, or maybe 1 Deadly Dispute. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Get some more wins. Okay, right. We got the oven, Ghast. Yeah, this hand seems good enough. So, I guess they're just flashing a thing out. Spell Pierce. That's okay. I had a feeling maybe it was Spell Pierce. Maybe we should play the Ghast first. Oh, Training Grounds. That's fun. I like Training Grounds decks. So yeah, they're really in on the activations. Okay, I think I'll get this Innkeeper down first now. I was going to do the Insight, but I think I'll get the Innkeeper to ramp us. And it can also gain us a bit of life over the game. We've also got the... Now we can hold up the push in case of any shenanigans. Sailor, that's fine. Obviously they can draw some cards off it now. Lockmare, now we're talking. I do like a Lockmare. So, oh, so this only costs 1 mana to tap things down. That's cool. Right. Okay. So we can Beseech next turn. Let's get a Dredge's Insight down. I don't mind if they want to tap this down. Yeah, I assume their win con is just value. They've got like flyers and stuff, so it's not too bad. Do we care about getting this cat? It can block, but that's about it. I think we want the land more. Let's just take this waste. Right. Do we get the gas, or we could just hold up push? I think we're just going to hold up the push for this Lockmare. I'm curious what they're going to use end of turn. So they're gonna draw a card here. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to push the Lockmare then. Yeah, it seems quite a cool deck. Also, if they're using ability, I don't know, if maybe it might even be doing like Loki or something. Could be cool. Question is, are they holding up a... Okay, Witherbloom Charm's good as well. Do we wait one more turn before we Beseech? Because are they holding up some counter spells? That's the question. Yeah, I can hold up both as well. Yeah, it's I'm more just I'm curious about this whether I want to use this Beseech the Mirror or not yet, or if they're just holding a handful of counter spells. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. I think I'm going to play the Shambling Ghast. I could even actually sack it to the Charm. I'm going to gain some life off this as well. Yeah, I quite like that idea as actually. I'm going to play this untapped in case they spell pierce. I'm going to pass, and then maybe we'll Witherbloom Charm this Ghast. Thing is that they're going to do this multiple times. Okay, I'll wait for them to draw the second card. Yeah, because that's a lot of value. That's cool. That with Training Grounds is very cool. Okay, yeah, that has to die. So I'm gonna sack this Ghast. Okay, we only got lands there, which is kind of annoying. But at least we can remove the Sailor now. But they have drawn several cards off that. See what else? Yeah, maybe we have to go for the Beseech the Mirror and just see. Drawing that many lands is not great. Okay, so maybe they're just gonna flash more things in. So I think we Beseech. Do we Beseech the treasure or the insight? I think we go for the insight. And if they spell pierce, we can also pay for that. But yeah, drawing so many lands has not been great, but we still have the push. Cool. They're gonna let this resolve, so they might just spell pierce this. And then they might bounce it to my hand, but I don't mind that. Okay, no, they don't have a bounce spell. Cool. Oh, they did nothing there. So what are they holding in hand? Feeling pretty good now. Okay, double Training Grounds is pretty good. That's very good. What's this do? Is this all abilities? Or just creatures? Okay. Yep, opponent's got nothing. That was easy victory. Keep going this one a bit more. I want to zoom up to Diamond, and Loki has gone up now to, I think it's gone up to like £8 or £9. I pulled one and I got one more or two more when they were £1, and then I did have to buy one more expensive one. If against Yorion, this Obsessive Pursuit should do a lot of work. Yeah, can you hear the fan actually on the stream? Okay, Hopeless Nightmare. Alright, I think we will just get rid of one of these lands. So yeah, it looks like we're just playing against good old bounce like Esper or something like that. We'll get the Pursuit down first. Okay, that's good that you can't hear it. Yeah, they're obviously holding up removal for creatures, so this deck just normally plays like 10 to 11 pieces of removal. They might actually even get rid of the... Okay, they're just getting the clue. Okay, that's fine. The Hopeless Nightmare. So I think I'm just going to discard the cat. We might even just Deadly Dispute on our next turn, because then we'll set up to do a Beseech turn soon. Yeah, Loki's got very excited. It's basically because they've started playing it in Modern a bunch, so that's why it suddenly spiked. And I think even in Legacy they've been playing it. There's some like Legacy artifact combo decks, because every time you trigger your like 1 mana artifacts and stuff, then you draw cards. And you play lots of fast mana, so you can play it on turn 1 and then draw cards with it. I think that's why. Cool, so we'll see what opponent's holding up. I think we Deadly Dispute first. They don't normally play... okay, Innkeeper... They're holding this removal. I think we're just going to wait till next turn, and we're just going to Beseech one of the tokens. I think that's our best plan. Okay, they're gonna field a ruin us. That's okay. We could actually maybe I should have tapped the mana so we could deadly dispute this treasure to get some value. Okay, one of our swamps is already out. I forgot about that. Okay, they just have this, so I think we're probably safe to Beseech the Mirror now. Oh, we don't have double black. That is a pain. I think we still go for this though. Okay, they don't have anything, so I think we just get the Phoenix, the airship train down. Yeah, I think because Modern's so low to the ground, it's a bit easier to trigger. There's some cheaper things to trigger in the older formats. In Pioneer, it's a bit harder, but I've made it work so far. But yeah, it's definitely harder in Pioneer. It can be sometimes a bit slow. Okay, yeah, we've got the airships down, so I'm feeling pretty confident now. Because they don't play many board wipes. They just obviously play a lot of regular removal. Hopeless Nightmare doesn't really bother us. I think we're going to get rid of an Innkeeper. Because I might even Beseech the Mirror for something else now. Oh, we still don't have the double black. So let's deadly dispute one of these tokens. We are only on 9, I just realised. Okay, an oven really helps us, actually. So we can... Okay, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, opponents had enough. Yeah, they can't deal with the... the airships are pretty good. Can't really complain about that. I think the Vraska could be okay. Maybe we'll bring the Vraska in. The Thought Seizers sometimes are good against their deck as well. The Pushers aren't very good against them because they don't really play many creatures. Obviously, they play the Talents Otters, but hopefully that's not going to be too effective. I think this is fine. Which does happen. Oh no, they're in. I still reckon maybe they're leaving, but we'll see. Yeah, I think maybe opponent has left though. Alright. Opponent had enough. Good game. We'll take it. Couldn't deal the power of the Phoenix Airship. That's plan one. Right. Maybe we'll... repurposing base stuff because there's some good artifacts that got released in this set as well, so I want to do some of that. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the Ponza deck again, isn't it? I can tell because the Ponza deck was playing the Monastery. Yeah, this is Ponza. Get to play more of this. I've played so much of this lately. Unfortunately, they've had a faster start this time, so not quite as promising. Right, do we Dredger's Insight or I think we Dredger's Insight. Oh, we kind of need to play that one. Okay, I think they're going to leave this to play back on as well. We still have not found the... Okay, we're going to keep the lands because our opponent is destroying lands, so we need to make sure that we keep the lands going. We've almost got the airship. So yeah, we've got one more land here. We can... Hopefully they don't have more... Okay, so we're almost there. So now we will be able to Shambling Ghast. On their turn, we'll be able to Deadly Dispute, and that will give us the treasures to get the airships going. So we're almost there now. Yeah, we're almost there. Next turn we'll airship, and then the other thing is we have to keep up the sacking, but we should be able to do that with the treasures and stuff. Cool. So they're going to wipe the board as well. So we will sack this Shambling Ghast, make treasure. Oh, and 2 more lands is great as well. So yeah, we don't have any more basics, but we don't need it with what we're doing. So now well, let's play this on green just so we have it. Let's just play 1 airship, and now we can start getting that. Yeah, it's the Iron Man. There's one of the artifacts, the one that gives flying to. Like it's a construct that you can activate for 2, and it also can give other things flying. Seems really good in like Metalwork Colossus decks and that kind of thing. So I really want to try that in that deck. Okay, so it looks like I don't know what opponent's holding up. We could go in with one of. I think they're obviously holding up some removal. So I think we just go for another airship. We could even play the innkeeper. No, I think we just go for another airship. We have so many of them. And these aren't online quite yet anyway. And they're board wipes. They have to play 2 in order to wipe these once they become creatures. So next turn they're going to have, there's going to be like 20 airships on board. What, 16? Yeah, they don't have enough mana to do 2 of these next turn, so hopefully we can just all take over. Beseech is good as well. We could just Beseech for, well, either another airship is not a bad shout. I don't think our opponent has any way to deal with that. If they do, I'll be very surprised. Maybe we should have innkeeped and then we gain some life as well. What else could we get? We could get a, actually maybe we'll get, I'm going to get a Cauldron Familiar, because then we can keep the sacrifices going next turn as well. Or actually, maybe I should have gone for an innkeeper. Maybe that was better, actually. Let's hit in for 4 now. Yeah, opponent knows it's all over. Oh, really? You saw some Colossus decks in the challenges? I need to see those. I haven't seen those Colossus decks in challenges. Yeah, so I think... I don't think I own any of those Iron Man yet. I think they're a few pounds each, but I really want to buy some of those. Here, I think we'll bring in Thought Seizers. Removal wasn't so good. Obviously, they do play the dragons and stuff, but that's later game. I don't think even Children's not good. They have a lot of removal, so I think it's mainly just Thought Seizers are good to slow them down a bit. Vraska could do, but they erode that as well, so it's not so good there. I think just Thought Seizers. So yeah, hoping to release this one on Thursday. And yeah, do some VV for next week, and then yeah, maybe some repurposing based stuff as well for the future. Because Kid Loki is really good in VV. In Modern, they've been playing it, and I saw a deck that someone was playing in Modern, and it was almost the same. It was basically 80% of the Pioneer cards. Yeah, VV's still £20. Shh. I definitely didn't just buy it because normally we have one basic in our hand already, so that their land destruction is going to be a problem. But the treasures help a lot. We just still need to find the gas. Okay, so they're just going to demo field this. Yeah, so we're gonna run out of lands, but we just need to make sure we get things going. Yeah, I just was like. I think I wanted VV for so long, and I thought they were going to go down, and they just never did, so I just was like, screw it. Also, because I sold a lot on card market, so I was like, well, what else am I going to use this money for from the new set? Right, I'm going to get this innkeeper down. I'm sure they have removal, but this does ramp us, and the treasure is going to be so useful. And they're just going to remove our lands more, but we can now Deadly Dispute and get more things as well. Yeah, price freedom. So we don't actually have any more basics, which is a problem. But, you know, we have the Beseech now, but I don't... The question is whether we're going to get enough mana to be able to play it. We'll see. Might be a trickier game, but hopefully the Deadly Dispute can get us out. Okay, more lands is good. We'll take more lands. So... I think we're going to Deadly Dispute this Innkeeper, actually, because that helps us get... Yeah, we really need these treasures, so I think we're just going to Deadly Dispute this Innkeeper, so we can Beseech soon. Or we could even like sack the oven or something. Okay, so do we sack the oven first? No, I think we're just going to sack this Innkeeper, get some more... okay, there's another land. So, definitely low lands, but we're close to Beseeching, but we're kind of just racing their land destruction. Oh, Lockdown is really good. Lockdown is a very good... Oh, we do have Beseiju. Okay, we're going to have to use these, though. We're going to have to burn these treasures. I think maybe the better thing to do is actually... do we sack the oven? Or do we temporarily lock down? Do we Beseiju? No, we want the lands. I think I'm just going to actually Deadly Dispute this oven. That might shut us out the game. Okay, now we get the cat as well, which is annoying. That's okay. Okay, so I think at this point we're just going to try and Thoughtseize them into oblivion and try and get them off any more land destruction. So yeah, let's get rid of this Avengers Assembled. So if they don't get more land destruction, we can. Opponent isn't. They've just got removal and not much else. The castle Ardenvale is very good, I have found. Do we? The Innkeeper would be great, but maybe we just double Thoughtseize. Oh, March is a very good card for them as well. Okay, this only gets black or red, so if we can get rid of this and the March, and then the Innkeeper can stay alive at least. Yeah, so I think we just do this. Okay, 1/1s. But yeah, this game hasn't been quite as good. I think starting with the basic really slows us down as well. Beza is very good for them as well. Okay, demo field also is very good for them. Okay, we're in a battle. We are quite low as well. That's the only problem. So I think we Innkeeper. I think we're going to pay out this cat. I think they're going to use this exile on it, but we'll gain 2 life back. So at least cancels that, and we can use it to chump Beza. But I think they're going to use it anyway. But I think I want them to use this on the cat now anyway. We've almost got the Beseeches online. We're close to dead though, so it depends what else our opponent draws. Yes, they can exile that. That's okay. Yeah, I think we might have lost this game too. We'll take the 6. Depends what else the opponent drew. We do get to Beseech though. Hopefully. Rest in peace. That's okay. Okay, another Beseech. Okay, so we can. Oh no, we need 3 black. We've got the mana wrong. Okay, I'm gonna concede. Unfortunately, we didn't have the triple black. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have kept that hand. I think the Thoughtseize is a still good thing to have. I think Shieldra still isn't great. Vraska's not bad. Maybe Vraska's good because it can get rid of some of the like lockdowns and things like that. Let's go for this. So yeah, we should have. Yeah, I don't think we could have done much different. We almost survived, but yeah, we didn't have the triple black. Because I think if we get the airships going there, we can chump with 1, and then we just need to get some sacks to get going. We can survive at that point, hopefully. But yeah, it's a tricky game. Okay, I think we'll take this. The Obsessive Pursuit seemed pretty good when we were playing it before. And we got the Beseech. Yeah, I think it's a decent hand. Obviously, they're going to destroy our lands and stuff. But we've got, on the play, we've got a bit more time as well. Yeah, so do we Insight or Obsessive Pursuit? I think we Obsessive Pursuit first. Do we like to hopefully do this into like a Shambling Ghast or something like that? That would be nice. So yeah, I'm sure they're just going to destroy a land, but we've got like 2 turns. If they want to get rid of the clue as well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think we still get the swamp. Okay. Oh, Shambling Ghast is great. So I think we do this Treasure's Insight still. I think we want. I know there's a Phoenix here, but I think we just take the Overgrown Tomb, and now we can ramp into an airship and stuff. So that seems pretty good. Yeah, Beseech and Forest got us last game, but this game's looking a lot better. Like, they can obviously destroy more lands, but now, unless they do 2 in 1 turn, which I don't think they can, we should be able to get one of these down. Yep, so they have that, so we will sack this Ghast. Make a treasure, and now next time we can get the ball rolling. And we still have one more land, so we are all good. Okay, we got cat as well, which is nice. So, but I think so. We could either. I think we don't have. Oh, we have the treasure here. So maybe we actually. Do we get a? Do we just play an airship? So I guess it doesn't make much difference. So I think we just Beseech the Mirror anyway. And we get Beseech one of these. We could get Vraska, but I think airships. Just this is our main plan, and they don't have a response anyway, so we're going to get one down. And if they want to use removal on these airships, then that's fine with me. So at this point, like, I don't see how they come back from this unless they, because temporary lockdown also doesn't get rid of this plan. Obviously, we do then lose our sack outlets, which is one downside, so that would slow us down. So yeah, they're just going to remove more lands. Feeling alright here though. If they're spending 3 mana to do this, I'm not really that bothered. I think all my lands are gone, so that's fine. So yeah, maybe they just have another removal. They're going to take me off black. Maybe that's their best good plan, but we're still fine. Yeah, okay. We still get to just draw here, and then we got a land anyway. That's great. So let's draw with this. We've got another land as well. Okay, this is great. One time where drawing land is good. I think we're going to also swing in now. And we have the Witch's Oven. We also get to put counters on this with the Obsessive Pew. This is the other cool little synergy. When you do some sacking stuff, you get to put some counters. And if you do multiple times, you can even... We could have given it lifelink there if we did a whole row, but I don't really want to take risks at this point. But I think opponents lost from here. Unless they're playing like board wipes, which like more than 3 damage, but which they might be. But there's another cool technique that I've realised as well. If you have 8 airships on the field and they go to board wipe, if you sack one of them, they all become airships again, and then they won't die, which is pretty great. So opponent still might be temporary lockdowning, which would probably be the worst case for us. Yeah, they're just gonna get rid of all our lands. Yeah, we can end the game on 0 lands. That'd be fun. Alright, let's just set this. So they might erode. Maybe they're gonna erode some of these. Okay, Dredger's Insight. We like that as well. I think we're just gonna this also gains us a little bit of life off these Cauldron Familiars. Let's get more land. So I'm gonna bring this back first. So I think opponent has an erode, but I don't really mind if they do that. Yeah, opponent definitely has an erode. That's fine. Obviously, we're going to be low on lands, but we're going to go up to 6. The thing is, they were going to erode anyway when these turned into creatures, so I thought I'd just swing in for 4 anyway. Obviously, if they stop us to be able to sack, then that's bad. But yeah, I think the worst thing is still temporary lockdown for us here. Like, that might slow us down a lot. Legend of Roku, we don't care about that. Rest in Peace. We don't even really care about Rest in Peace. That's the thing. At this point, yeah, they've lost pretty hard. Yeah, seem pretty good. Airships going all the way. Rest in peace. Let's do it. Well, they've used all their mana nodes, so we're safe to do one run of this, and that'll gain us a little bit of life. And we can sack clues and stuff to do that. So yeah, we don't care about that. See, just the airship deck could just taken over. Right. Okay, so turn. The thing is, I wonder if we have almost a lethal line, like. So. Draw a card. Anyway. Oh, that was close. If we got this treasure, if we had it the other way around, I think we could have got to some. We could have got made a lot of mana. Do we get this tomb down anyway? I think we want to save this oven in case they do that. I guess we crew this. Can we do? So we need to do 4 more sacks. So we could go 1. No, we just don't have other ways to make the sacks. We could go 1, 2. Yeah, we can't. So in that case, I don't think we want to sack this cat. So I think we just go in for 6. Got some bots in the chat. Welcome. Do we play this land? I don't think there's any harm in it. Cool. And now let's. Maybe opponent has a board wipe. Like a regular board wipe. They might do. If they have like farewells and stuff, then that might be a gotcha for us. We still have one more airship, but. Does our opponent have a classic board wipe? We could have maybe stayed. Yeah, well, there's not much we could do. We want to do the sack anyway, so we could have just hit in for that. Cleansing Wildfire. It looks like opponent just wants to draw cards, see what they can find. Yeah, so this doesn't actually stop us. Let's do. I guess we'll do one of these anyway. Oh, I guess it doesn't loop anyway. So these are actually copies, so they're not going to disappear. So we're actually completely fine. These are all 4 mana creatures. So it really doesn't affect us. I don't think maybe opponent doesn't realise that they're going to get hit for 20 airships. Yeah. I think opponent realises temporary lockdown doesn't deal with the airships, so good game. We're gonna get hit for 48 damage next turn. Nice. There you go. Still got it. Still doing good strong. Yet to lose today with the deck. Stacks, yes, very strong. Yeah, this hand seems okay. We've got some interaction. We've got turn 2 to find things. And then we can also beseech the insight. Okay. Don't know what opponent's playing. Quite yet. Okay. Oh, I think they're just land destruction again, aren't they? I don't know what it is. I actually haven't played that much land destruction the last 2 days, but this deck, for some reason, they seem to be wanting to give us loads of land destruction. Oh, this is a tough choice. Do we get... We don't need the airship. Do we need the... Question is, if they're land destruction, then we will need the land. If they're not... Why... Oh, maybe they're low on lands. I have a feeling we're going to need this land, so I'm going to take the land. I just have a feeling there must be Ponza again. And I think we're going to need that land. And once we get one thing on... No, they're not. Okay, I don't know what opponent is playing. So we didn't need to keep the land, really. We should have had the cat, because we don't have a way to get the cat going now. But I don't know. We'll see. What. Still just don't know what opponent's doing. There might just be... Oh, no, they are. Okay. They're just ramping with things as well. Okay, so they are mono red, but they're playing citadels and stuff. Cool. Okay, well, that's okay. The fact that they haven't destroyed any of our lands yet makes me feel a lot better. Though we don't have anything to do this turn really, which is kind of our problem. We could dispute the oven, but I think we just wait one turn. Obviously we still have some basics in our deck, so we don't mind them. Oh yeah, that's okay. Do we Beseech you this tablet? I think we do. We're going to Beseech you this because I think I reckon they're playing the big 6 or 7 drop as well. Oh, Chandra. Okay, they can't play it, at least I don't think, because they can't use this 2 red for this Chandra, which is a bonus. So yeah, they're doing some. It's cool. Whatever this is, it looks quite a bit more interesting. So she's got mono red, big red, but with like land destruction and Chandra and things. So just grindy mono red. Yeah, you can't play that, unfortunately, mate. So yeah, then maybe they're just going to destroy more lands and things. We get to Beseech now. Obviously they're red, so they might have more artifact removal. But hopefully we can get things off the ground. Another tablet. Another cleansing wildfire is pretty good for them right there. It's pretty good. But we still have some basics in the deck, so we're going to get this Beseech off either way. And the Chandra is going to disappear. So yeah, we can get this off. Let's go. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use this Fable Passage to get our last basic, which is kind of a pain. Oh, they had no. Okay, so that's a problem. So we need another. We need land now. We really need to land there. Okay, this has got a little worse. Do we sack the oven then to find more lands, or do we? That was a problem. That was really. They got pretty lucky there in that moment. I think we play this for later anyway. I think they're just going to destroy lands, but at least Pursuit, we can get some treasures going at least to get these Phoenixes going, airships. But yeah, that was a weird sequence of event. Them having double tablet and that was kind of annoying. Yeah, that's fine. So we don't have any more. They could, because we've played Ponza 3 or 4 times today, which I haven't done with any other deck. Maybe we should be playing basics, just because I think the matchmaker seems to think that we should be playing Ponza the whole time. Cool. So we're not going to even have enough lands to do this unless we draw more. So we're just getting a bit unlucky here. I think they're just going to, if they just remove all our lands, we'll concede. Because, yeah, we just... yeah, we just haven't... Okay, oh yeah, this one with the devils. This deck's been quite cool. So we really need another land. It's not a land. We'll concede. Yeah, well, you say so much Ponza, but I also... When I was playing with another deck yesterday, I didn't play it once, and then today it's giving me... It made me play Ponza 3 times today with this deck. So it's kind of an odd one. I'll get the Thoughtseize in. They are mono red, so their removal isn't so good. Obviously, they play Burn Down the House, so I think I'm actually going to bring in a Shieldred, because it can stabilize a bit. We'll take out... Oh, the airships are so good here. I'll take out one Pursuit. But yeah, I think the matchup's a really good matchup for us. But the fact that they got the second Wildfire and the second tablet in that one turn was pretty wild. Because otherwise we were going to get the airship down on that next turn. Because we had the Fable Passage is like one of the worst cards for us actually here. I'm even going to mulligan just because the Fable. Oh no, and then 0 lands. Okay, we're getting bad luck now. Okay, so we've got the Thoughtseize, but yeah, keeping 5 here is bad. Put back a Deadly Dispute, and I'm gonna put back an Oven. But yeah, Okay, thanks, Bunny. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on Thursday, most likely. But yeah, we got a bit unlucky here. I expect we might lose now as well, because we got one land into... Okay, 2 Price of Freedoms. Okay. So, do we play the Dredger's Insight or the Innkeeper? Let's go Innkeeper, because we should... they're going to remove one of these and we'll get a land back. I think if we get the treasure going, then our plan's fine, because we can get enough mana to do the important things. It's just because we had the Fable Passage, so... yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's Dredger's Insight then. Do we... Okay, Shieldred's quite good as well. We could just get a Shieldred down next turn. I think I like that play actually. Yeah, and Shieldred's a bit harder for them to deal with. And they're gonna demo field stuff. They have like the burn down the house, which does deal with Shieldred, but that's 5 mana. Do we sack this Innkeeper? I think we do. We'll get the treasure back and we'll try and find more lands. Because they're going to wipe this anyway. There's another land. We'll take that. Okay, so I think we just get this Shieldred down. Play another land. Hopefully this can stabilize, but it depends what... Yeah, I don't know what else his opponent is playing. Also, Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar will do a lot of work. So we don't have any more basics. But that's okay, we don't really need them now. Okay, so get the oven down. I think we actually play the Innkeeper, because we can always sack kits to the oven to get these cats going again. So they might burn down the house here, which would be probably our worst thing they can do. I have a feeling that must be what they have. No, they don't. Okay, unless they have 2 of these. So we sack this. I guess maybe they just have this in another removal spell. No, they don't. Okay. Well, I'm feeling pretty good now. I think we're going to actually bring this back immediately in order to do the maximum damage, because we're just racing them at this point. Another oven is very good. That should get us over the line, because we can just play more ovens and this other cat. They're almost dead on board. No, they're dead on board. But let's all let them play out their turn. Yeah. Cool. Who needs lands? Just get the children out. Right. I think it was fine what we were playing there. We just gotta get the plan going first. We didn't do the airships. That's ideally what we'd love to do. But yeah, I think we need hands that create treasures, basically. Because treasures, if they remove our lands, we've still got enough time to really get the setup going. I'll probably make this one my last game of the day. I think we'll keep this. We got the double innkeepers can get us treasures, and then we also have all this other stuff now. So ideally, we'd like to get some more lands. We have a basic in hand as well. That could be problematic actually. Yeah, this basic in hand might lose us the game. Okay, opponent's doing that, so they're just holding up more removal. So we'll just get this down. Treasures are good. If they want to kill this, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm more than happy for them to not be cleansing wildfiring and instead impulsing me. They must have Avengers dissembled, I assume. No, tablet, okay. They cannot play that, that's perfect. We'll take that. And then they probably have something else. Soul Guide Lantern, okay, we don't mind that either. Okay, so we can even get a Shieldred down this turn. They can't play the burn. Or we play an airship. Do we play airship or... We also get a Thought Seize is also really good. I think we actually just get an airship down. Because I don't think they have many ways to deal with that. And next time we can Innkeeper and Thought Seize and use the treasure if we need to. And if we get a land, we can even Beseech one of the tokens. Our opponent hasn't even really seen the airships yet because we had to find it while having enough lands. They do have a lot of mana now. So if they're playing with the lessons, but I haven't seen the lessons, so I assume they're not. But they might play another burn down the house or something like that. Thor, God of Thunder. That's some spice. Okay, this deck has been very good. Until the end of next turn, they get to play this. That's very good. And it's going to do a lot of damage to us. Okay, so... do we... This is very good against us. So I think we... Prosperous Innkeeper. We don't have removal for the Thor, which is quite a problem. At least this will... If they do the Devils, yeah, so we can... Do we... Is it worth us Thought Seizing or not? That's the question, I guess. Because we don't know what's in their hand. I think we're just going to Deadly Dispute this treasure. Okay, Beseiju can deal with the tablet. Do we Thought Seize? Probably not. I think we're just on the Phoenix Airship plan. So they can do... They'll do 10 damage there to us, which is a lot, but... The following turn, we're going to get a lot of airships going. We could even trade off one of these airships with a Thor just to survive. Because they're definitely going to do the burning down the house. The Devils are quite annoying. And them dying can kill the Innkeeper, which is a problem. So, but once they've done this, I think we can Shieldred next turn, which would help us a lot. Just, yeah, maybe, I don't know if it was worth Thought Seize, depending on what they have in hand, but they have to use this burn down in the house now, so... Yeah, 5 damage is a lot. So this is 8 on board. Price of freeze on this. Do we have... We still have one basic in... Okay, so they're going to do that. In that case, do we... I think we got some time. I think we will block something anyway. That's okay. Yeah, let's get the land. So we can get the Shieldred down to gain us a bit of life, because we need that now. Shieldred plus Deadly Dispute will be really good, actually. We'll take that. Yeah, we don't have great removal for this Thor at the moment. That's the only thing. So, do we Do we chump with one of these or not? That's the question. So if we chump this, we'll take 3, go to 10. Or we can take this, we'll take 7. How much do we need these airships online? We'll have 6 of these next turn. I think we just want to block one of these. It's risky. But I think we do this. It depends what they have in hand. We might just lose to the burn, that's the question. But the Shieldred plus Deadly Dispute will help us. Okay, Witherbloom Charm is interesting as well. We could Beseech the Mirror. What else did we put in the deck? Did we have any other... Do we actually keep any removal on this deck? That's the question. I don't think we really do. So the Thor is definitely an issue. Well, we should be able to do something about this. We will deadly dispute this treasure anyway. So we'll gain a bit of life. More Thought Seizers. Do we Thought Seize their hand? We don't really want to lose the life, that's the question. That's the problem. I think we're going to start jumping with these now. And we'll just pass. Depends what our opponent has. If they have another big spell, then that's bad. Quite close game, actually. Next time we... But I think now we chump with this one of these airships. Yeah, so opponent is looking for things. So they could play a 6-drop. Tablet Discard is good as well. This is close. Okay, field is okay. We don't mind that. Okay, land is good. So what's their last spell? Solgai Lantern. That's okay as well. So I guess then we're going to draw off this as well. This Shieldred is single-handedly saving us. Glad we have the one in the deck. I think they have to use this now and hope they hit like a 4-drop or something. Or Cleansing Wildfire won't save them either. So yeah, we're definitely gonna just chump this Thor. Yeah, so yeah, we'll definitely chump this. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they can't do that. Okay, so and now we can gain enough life, hopefully. So do we? So maybe we Witherbloom Charm first. I think we're gonna Witherbloom one of these first. Okay, another airship. Do we Thoughtseize? I'm terrified of what they might have. I think we... What else do we have in our deck? What did we bring in? I don't think we have other 4-drops. We have some... Oh, we can... I'll tell you what we do. We get... if we get the Prosperous Innkeeper, we'll gain a bunch of life when we do that. We could also actually do a Obsessive Pursuit, though we're only going to get... We only have 2 sacks on that. So not quite lifelink. Lifelink would be good. Okay, in that case, I think we just go for this Innkeeper. And that will gain us a little bit of life. Do we Thoughtseize? That's the question. I think now we've got this online, we also have the double blocks now. So I think we just pass and hope they don't have that. Maybe we do Thoughtseize then. That's like 3 life right there. I think I'm going to go for this Thoughtseize. I don't know. Maybe I'll regret it. Oh, I'm glad I did. Oh, I'm glad I did that. That's 7 damage right there. Okay, do we swing in? I don't think we do. I think I'm just too terrified, so I'm just going to do this. And we're going to gain a bunch of life off this now. What, like 3 life. So, opponent really needs to draw good. Yeah, getting rid of this. I had a feeling they play this in their deck. So opponent needs to do several amazing turns. Well, it's a cool deck though. Thor is very cool. I think I need to try this more. Okay, this is the question. They could just chain off here. This is the one slight issue. Opponent could chain off here. Until they hit a land. No, they don't. Oh, we got that win. That was a crazy win. That was cool. That was a cool game. Thor is really underrated. I need to try some Thor God of Thunder.